Have you ever engaged in a serious debate over which is better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Have you ever played Smash or Pass using only characters from Star Wars and Marvel movies? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we have the podcast for you. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen, the podcast where an expert panel convenes to ask the questions about pop culture and social commentary that other podcasts are afraid to ask. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling Fans International Association is back. That's right, the premier fan club association of the 1970s and 1980s has been revived and is back in business. Join today. It's free at thewfia.org. That's thewfia.org. You can also join us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/WFIA 1969. Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I am your host, Brad Drake, and this is the World Wrestling Federation all month long for this month of July. And tonight, we are doing recording number 4 for Primetime Wrestling. So this will be for the 4th week in August. Let's take a look at our card, everybody. We're going to have a couple of dark matches as usual. We're going to see Rockin' Robin and the Bolsheviks in action. Moving on to the main card, we're going to see Kamala in singles action. Hillbilly Jim will be on Primetime Wrestling here. Bob Orton and Don Muraco will once again tag. This might be one of their last times tagging. Ken Patera is going to be in singles action. We are going to see the monstrous King Kong Bundy. The Killer Bees will be in tag team action. And in our main event, everybody, Dino Bravo is going to challenge Hulk Hogan for that heavyweight championship of the world. We're also going to see promos from Macho Man Randy Savage, Bob Orton, and Don Muraco, or the Magnificent Muraco, whichever you'd like to say, Ken Patera, King Kong Bundy, the Killer Bees, and the champion himself, Hulk Hogan, will cut a promo. So with that said, everybody, with all of that said, let's get to booking. And here we go with our first dark match. And we are going to see Dawn Marie Johnston versus Rockin' Robin. Robin, of course, is the younger sister and half-sister of Sam Houston and Jake the Snake Roberts. We got a family affair going on here, everybody, in the World Wrestling Federation, and it's not too far from realistically how it was. So here we go, Rockin' Robin with the W, and the newcomer to the WWF is going to continue her winning ways here. All right, so this one is in the books. Up next, we have Doherty and Gibbs, a very good team of Pete Doherty and Terry Gibbs, against the big bad Bolsheviks, who have yet to make their television debut as a team, but that will come soon enough. So here we go, Doherty and Gibbs versus the Bolsheviks. And I think both these teams are in here. They are. That's good. And here are the Bolsheviks. Nikolai Volkov was aging at this point. He was limited in the ring. They brought in the younger Boris Zhukov, and they were a good team. And Terry Gibbs could have made anybody look good. And Pete Doherty was not bad himself. So this one is in the books, and we're ready to go. Boris Zhukov will get the win for his team. Sam Cody is in a way of pain here as he climbs in against the Ugandan giant himself, Kamala. So here we go. Sam Cody versus Kamala. And my favorite part about Kamala is the noises he used to make. It was awesome. I was a big fan. I also thought it was great when he made that comeback in the 90s. I'm talking like the late 90s. It was awesome. And you want to talk about a guy that was an athlete. That was an athlete. That was a big man who could move. All right, the Macho Man Randy Savage is going to cut a promo here. And here is Randy Savage. He's talking to Gene Okerlund. And of course, he's talking about Honky Tonk Man. Entertainment off screen. This one is in the books. Up next here, we have Frankie DeFalco against Hillbilly Jim. Frankie DeFalco was a big, big man. Well over 300 pounds. Monstrous guy. Hillbilly Jim is no lightweight himself. Frankie DeFalco would go on to run Bruce Sitting Wrestling, I think, in Milwaukee, if I have that correctly. And I think he just retired from the ring a few years ago. He's still an active presence on social media. I'd like to see some more shoot interviews with him because he saw a lot of stuff between the AWA and the WWF in the 70s and 80s, and it'd be very interesting to hear from him. Here we go, Hillbilly Jim with the W. Hillbilly Jim was extremely popular at this time, and a lot of people make fun of him these days, and they shouldn't because he was the real deal. Bob Orton and Magnificent Muraco cut a promo. I'm going to have to look up to find out exactly when these two split. I know that they were teasing already at this time based off of the cards we've seen. They were teasing the split between these two in the face turn by Muraco. We saw that on the cards. I'm just not exactly sure the date of when it took place. So here is Gene Okerlund. This one's all set and booked. Up next here we have Frankie Laine, Tommy Sharp against Orton and Muraco. So here we go. Laine and Sharp versus Orton and Muraco. Here's Frankie Laine at the very end of his career here. Here is Tommy Sharp, who's a double here, and also known as Tommy Short. I didn't know it at the time when I created them, obviously. But I know now, and I fixed it for version 10.1. And here we go. Cowboy Bob Orton with the victory, everybody. Ken Patera is going to cut a promo here. Ken Patera cuts a promo, and that promo, of course, is going to continue his feud here with the Bobby Heenan family. Here's Ken Patera. Here is Gene Okerlund. Here he is talking about that no good, dirty Bobby Heenan. Entertainment, off screen, booked. There we go. And now we have the match. Ivan McDonald, another big, monstrous dude, climbing in there against Patera. And it's not going to go well for him. Here is Ivan McDonald. Got a better picture for him than we had before. And here is Ken Patera. The world's strongest man, everybody. I gotta say, the singlet he has on in this picture, I never actually saw him wear that singlet. All right, King Kong Bundy's gonna cut a promo, and you know it's gonna be a good one. Bundy cut good promos. All right, here we go. Bundy, of course, a member of the Heenan family. Past WrestleMania 2, I think he was underappreciated and underutilized. I think McMahon got pissed off at him when he took time off. Things got odd. But he was a real talent. For King Kong Bundy, based on entertainment. And if you ever watch his shoot interviews, he was a really entertaining guy. Quick-witted. All right, George Skaaland is climbing in there against the walking condominium as Gorilla Monsoon used to call him. And this is not going to go well for young George Skaaland here. Son of Arnold Skaaland. How old is Bundy here? Oh, wrong king. There we go. Bundy's 29. Not even 30 yet. Wow. All right, this one's booked. Bundy with the win. Killer Bees. Gonna cut a promo here. Their promos tend not to be the best. But we'll see if their increasing popularity helps out any. Here's B. Brian Blair. Here is Jim Brunzell. And here they are talking to Gene Okerlund. And they're still technically in a feud with Demolition. So there's Axe, Demolition, Axe. Here is Demolition and Smash. Axe and Smash are off screen. The Bees are based on entertainment. And this one, everybody is booked. All right, so here we go. The Islanders against the Killer Bees here. 12-minute bout. Here are the Islanders. Here are the Killer Bees. For the heck of it, I'm going to leave this one open-ended. We'll see what happens. Up next now, we have that big Hulk Hogan promo. And here is the Hulkster. Here's Mean Gene Okerlund. These two together were gold. And an entire generation of people can remember them doing their thing together. It's ingrained in my brain from being a kid. All right, here comes our big main event. Dino Bravo against Hulk Hogan. Bravo versus Hogan. The Hulkster's putting the title on the line here, everybody. Not that it was his choice. President Jack Tunney decided that title was going on the line. All right, here's Dino Bravo. Here is the Hulkster. And Hulkamania is running wild, and Hulkster gets that win, everybody. This one is booked. We have the wrong match specifications. We got that fixed. We're at 88 minutes. Let's go ahead and let her rip. Let's see how we do. All right, Rockin' Robin gets the win with the Bulldog. That's right. She used the same maneuver, finishing maneuver, as her brother Sam Houston. 28 and a 23 gets us a 15. Ouch. The Bolsheviks get the win here when Zhukov wins. After the Bolsheviks do that double body slam. That was a pretty cool finisher when they do it. 51 overall. Kamala gets the win with the giant splash. 45, not good. 98 promo of Randy Savage. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Here we go. DeFalco and Hillbilly Jim. Hillbilly Jim gets the win with that big boot. 48 overall. 63 and a 33 gets us to a 48. They didn't click. Imagine that. And here we go. Muraco and Orton cut a promo here, 77. Good promo, solid, lots of green. And they get a 70 for this enhancement match. These two were good together. They were a good team. And Bob Orton is severely underappreciated all these years later about how good he was in the ring. Orton gets the win with that superplex. Here we go. Ken Patera with a nice promo here, 75, continuing that feud with the Heenan family. And Patera gets the win over Ivan McDonald with that bear hug, also known as the Patera hug. 62 for this one. Again, not bad work. King Kong Bundy, a nice 70 promo here. Good stuff. Lots of green. Green equals money. King Kong Bundy gets that win over George Skaaland here in just over 3 minutes. 62 overall for this one. And George Skaaland did what George Skaaland does best here, and that is lose. Hey, look at that. The Killer Bees almost cracked 70 for their promo. Good stuff. I like it. These two are not the greatest of promos, but they did well on this one. Up next are the Islanders against the Bees, and the Killer Bees get the win with that bee stinger over the Islanders. 76 overall for this one. Not bad. Tama held us back, and it's not due to skill. It's due to popularity. All right, up next here, Hulk Hogan cuts that promo. 96 overall. Lots of green on this one. We did not crack 100, and that's just fine. No problem at all. And the main event gets us an 88. Outstanding score for these two grapplers, and the popularity is huge for the Hulkster. Hogan makes defense number 27 and wins with the big leg drop, also known as the atomic leg drop. We're going to finish this one up, everybody. We get a gain in 2 regions. Good stuff. This one's going to actually take us back to the main screen. Almost, because we got Wrestling Challenge coming up that we're going to have to record. So that, everybody, is going to do it for us for this one. For those of you that are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop us a message below. Let us know you found the channel. What you think of us so far? Check us out on social media, facebook.com/groups/1987supermod. And don't forget, everybody, that you can also get more of this action over by going over to patreon.com/powercast network. For just $5, everybody, you will get access to all of our shows early and ad-free. You will get access to 10.1 of the Supermod, and you will get access to all of our spreadsheets and so much more. Check it out today, everybody, at patreon.com/powercast network. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time.